Hello everyone. We talk about minor conversion and diminished interval substitution dominance today. Okay. So far we've seen the backdoor dominant substitutions and tritone substitutions. So if you have not checked out tritone substitutions before, please click on the link above and check it out, and you can come back later. And by the same token, if you have not checked out backdoor dominant substitutions, click on the link above and come back here. Okay. Let's start. Regular dominant chord for C major 7th is G7, okay? And the chord tones are G, B, D, F. Backdoor dominant chords, root is on flat 7, which is the B flat 7, and its chord tones are B flat, D, F, and A flat. As you can see, it's sharing some of those chord tones with G7. If we were to compare G7 flat 9 to B flat 7 flat 9, you can see its chord tones include a full diminished 7th chord, a B, D, or F, or A flat diminished 7th chord. So the chord tones would be B, D, F, and A flat. So you can see the relationship here. Or by the same token, if you think about D flat 7, flat 9, you can see it also includes a B diminished 7th chord, right? All right. Okay, now you see the close relation. There's one more that I'd like to talk about that I haven't talked about before, different than backdoor dominant or tritone substitution. So if you think about the chords, G7, B flat 7, D flat 7, and you can see they're all minor third away. I mean, their roots are all minor third apart from each other. So what's a minor third above from D flat? It's E. D flat, D natural, D sharp, E, right? So three semitones. So if we compare E7 flat 9 to the rest of the bunch, we'll see that it also includes a B diminished 7th chord. You can see what I'm getting at. So since there are so many common tones between these chords, you can use any of them as a substitute for one another. So actually, I'm going to use a lane analogy here. Instead of a fixed point, these substitutions are lanes. It's not like you're using backdoor dominant substitution and superimposing that line and you have to stay there. You can just switch a lane. Before you finish your line, before the resolution, you can switch back. Or you switch two lanes to the right, and then come back. Or you can switch lanes shortly and come back. The dosage of that is just personal aesthetics taste, right? Okay, so far so good. So let's see some examples. But first of all, I want to play you an example line showing a minor conversion, which I'd like to use combined with one of the diminished interval substitutions, which is the last one, E7. I'd like to use it with minor conversion, but you don't have to be. You can use minor conversion regularly on a D minor 7, G7, and right at the end, instead of resolving to C major 7, you can choose to resolve to relative minor, right? Let's see an example of that. Okay, as you can see in this line, it has no substitutions. It's just at the end, it's resolving to A minor instead of C major 7. It's superimposing A minor sound, okay? But it has some diatonic substitutions like F major 7 instead of D minor 7, but it's not any of those diminished interval substitutions. It's not a backdoor dominant, it's not a tritone substitution, or any other. Okay, just so we saw, you can use minor conversion free from, substitutions, let's see another example. Okay, here we go. All right, as you can see, this line superimposes E7 instead of G7, just like we discussed. So just proves our point. You can use any of those diminished interval dominant chords. Just treat them as lanes. I mean, there's G7, there's backdoor dominant B flat 7, minor third away, and there's a tritone substitution, a tritone away, so 2 minor thirds away. And there's the last one, E7, so G, B flat, D flat, and E, 7th chords. Any of these can be replaced with one another. Okay, so let's see another example. As you can see, this line uses very few notes from the substitution lane. So the dosage of that is just up to you, your aesthetic direction, whatever you think is beautiful. And for this line, a little touch would be great, and for another line, you would replace the whole line with substitution. It's up to you, okay? And just showing you how to work it inside your lines. Okay, let's hear another example that uses more notes from the substitution lane. Here you go. Okay, this line here mixes up a backdoor dominant lane with minor conversion. Okay, as you can see, the lane analogy at work here. Okay, so you can just go there, come back, go 2 lanes away, and then come back. You can mix it up as little as possible, as much as possible. It's just at the end, you should try to achieve one thing and one thing only. Try to use different colors and try to create something beautiful. All right, and if you just aim for try to create something different and not give so much emphasis on beautiful, I mean, according to you, it should be beautiful and it should be different. So if it's just different but not beautiful, you shouldn't really go for it. You should like what you're creating, and your playing should reflect your taste. Okay? All right, that's it for this week, and I'll catch you guys later.